Yeah, first.
I'm Charles, Product Marketing Manager.
I'm Irene, loan officer. Okay. Should I answer?
Yeah, sure, you or both of you.
Okay. Actually, we met on his birthday. Okay, at a coffee shop, Krispy Kreme at the mall, Ikeja Mall. So he posted on his status, I'm hanging out and who wants to join me for a coffee? And I said, okay, wow, where are you? And I asked his location. Then when we now got to meet, it was quite an amazing moment because everything was just perfect, like fit what I wanted to, talked, just experiments. And that's how it started.
Thing is, we've actually known, like, we have general contacts for years, like over 3 years. So
Okay, first off, I used to live a very triangular life. Go to work, come back, go to church, come back. But then I started making more calls. Like we call each other like God knows how long. Like so, and we make out time to like see each other every time we have because we're both busy. But then making out the efforts, and then making out time to actually make a meal because he's coming and you can't just be eating outside all the time. Those were the extra responsible on my own part. Then.
I buy a lot of airtime these days, and I don't know why. Because I can go months. I just have data. Yeah, I can go months that airtime. I buy a lot of time, and I now go out. I now go out because, man, if I want to go out, the farthest I can go is somewhere in my area. But now because we live very far from each other, now I go out far. Now so if I'm budgeting for anything, I have to budget for airtime and transport. And a couple of other things. A couple of other things. Really.
A lot of outings, very
Yeah.
important because we are so busy. So we just have to make out extra cash to sit out and have fun.
Yes.
Yeah, here we go.
So, like, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I think
No,
you should
go first. Okay. So here's the truth. Um, I, so we usually like to be accountable for each other with money. So I can come to our house and I'll see something, say, "Ha, give you money." I'll be like, "Yeah, yes, sir, I wanted to buy, I wanted to buy." So it's just being accountable really. Always watching each other. What I spend money on, what should you do, how did this money go down. So basically, our one issue is just being accountable to each other. So if you buy something that, or you do something with money that, like, ha, like why? And,
Yeah, and we have each other's pay slip anyway, basically. So we know where the money is going to and where, like, just so conscious about that. Especially him because yeah, him.
I'm better.
Him.
I'm the risk taker. So I can spend my money to zero on something without even minding about tomorrow. So I'm the largest risk taker. Yeah, but
you're also better with money.
yes, yes.
That's very interesting.
I sometimes prefer him taking some of those decisions because most times I end up making mistakes and he'll be like, but you should have just told me. So it's better he just, if he does not approve of it, there's no point doing it. Yeah. So that's what I feel. Sometimes separate, sometimes together. Yeah, basically because I pay bills at home. Then in planning, he always helps me to plan. Like we plan together, talk about any difficult situation or whatever be the need arises.
Looks like you're going to say something.
Okay, so it usually depends really. If it's something personal, I just tell her and say, okay, cool. But if it's something that that concerns both of us, just put it together.
Yeah, actually, we are thinking of an online business. Start selling stuffs online aside our work. So it's still under the pipeline, sure, and we're putting money together for that as well.
So the thing is, I spend money on when there's something to spend money on. I'm not a lavish person. so so if
That's not believe you.
um so when it's necessary to spend money, like when I have something to do, like I use money. I barely have cravings. I barely, because I'm avoiding it. Like I barely have cravings. Yeah, yeah. So I just spend money on when I need to spend money. I spend money, and I'm happy. I use rice. She doesn't use rice.
You don't use rice yet.
Yet.
Yeah, likely yet. Why haven't you introduced her to rice?
So I hope to do it in the future, but like not now. I don't know why. I don't know why. So she has like her own. She has her own ways of managing money. So I feel. So it's just not now. So I feel when we get to like a particular place, so we just introduce how to it. Twitter, Twitter,
I want to.
yeah, Twitter.
Well, how has the experience been?
Rise is cool, like very, very beautiful design app. Uh, the idea behind it, man, it's like no paperwork. You're not doing research. You're not hiring any broker. You just direct. Uh, on Rise, the carefully curated assets. It's it's when I really discovered that this is what they're doing. I was just blown. It is what attracted me to the app really, because how easy it is, how straightforward, and also it's beautifully designed, really. Yeah, that got my attention a lot. My greed will not allow me to leave that money for 5 years. but to be honest, I am not so I believe in long term, but I like to, so I'm this person that can interrupt my long term plan. So I might not be consistent with one particular. I hope I'll be using Rise in 5 years time. I'll still be using it, but having like one goal, but I'll have like different goals and plan, and they changes every time for different things, really. You go first.
Okay. My own ideology about Valentine. Valentine is a special day where I think lovers get to express love in a different way, not just having that private moment, but then actions that proves I love this person. Not as well to say they've not been doing such actions before, but then just something special and unique. But then he sees Valentine as a regular day, so where he has to go to work and live his normal day because every day is Valentine. In his words, every day is Valentine, so there's nothing special about that day. So
See,
that's
see, this year's Valentine happened to fall on a Monday, if I'm not correct, and I have to go to the office on Monday. That's why. That's why. But Valentine's Day, to be honest, like before that, it's really regular day. this is our first Valentine. So, but I happen to be going to the office on Monday. But yeah, we'll do something.
And then, do you know the amazing part? I now told him that whether you like it or not, I'm taking my off day from work on Monday. And you're going to work, I'm going to follow you to your workplace. However you want to do it, it's none of my business. If you're in the traffic that day, I'll be there together. And if you're coming home, we'll be just coming home together. So it is even interesting. We are going through the stress of that day together. And so that's the fight we're about to conclude on. He likes to be appreciated.
It's food. Don't worry. It's food. Don't stress yourself.
Yeah, aside from anyway, like actually recognizing that this is what he can do. I like it. Do it more. Just focus on this. Yeah, there's a way brings, let's say, it brings some sort of peace and encouragement to him, and you see him just following up with what you're doing, and it's easier to communicate with him because, well, I think sometimes some guys or some men find it difficult to include women in their world, especially when they're not yet married. But it's easier with him because he involves me in almost every activities around him. And so it's easier to talk to him. Yeah.
Okay, so love language, right? So it's when you look at her and compliment her. Yeah, that works. Yeah, you are beautiful. Yeah. And when you have, so just tell her, so like anything that would be good for your health, is a love language. Like anything that will be good for, that you say, this is good for you. Anything that will make her to live 100 years old is a love language. It could be food, it could be like anything really is that, like, it shows that, hey, you care about me. So yeah. Okay. I love you.
Okay.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you too. All right. What I want to tell you this Valentine is basically I want you to know that you're a special gift. Yeah, because in a long while I've not had such peace of mind, being with somebody, having someone in a part of my world, and it doesn't feel stressful. It just feels so easy and it's smooth. Right from the first day we met, it was like, where have you been? And I've been just searching around. And so I just want you to know I love you from the depth of my heart. I appreciate you so much, and you're just what I want. No one else. Like, yeah, that's
I
it.
don't give stress. Rush me.
Why
Just kidding.